Hello, everybody. Welcome to the episode 4 of the Fighting for Third Place podcast. My name is Basil. I'm one of the hosts, and this is my co-host.
My name is Jort.
He never Jort. No Z on the end this time, just straight Jort.
Yeah, I lost one of my sleeves.
He lost one of his sleeves, unfortunately. We'll have to go on a hunt to get that. Maybe we'll find it in this episode. So before we start getting into the episode, I should first mention that anyone waiting for episode 3, it is coming. We're just having a few slight technical difficulties.
We're releasing a prequel episode.
Yeah, we're releasing episode 4 before we release episode 3, but episode 3 will be coming up. We just need to actually get it edited and sorted without it giving me problems every time.
Rendering was just shit in its pants.
Yeah, I got through editing the entire video.
Streaks up the sheets.
Yeah.
Streaks on sheets.
Far out. Alright, well, we should get into it. This episode, we're going to be talking about...
Project Zomboid!
Yes, Project Zomboid. It's another game that is near and dear to our hearts. Shibingus is also coming. We'll get to Shibingus in the next episode, so just stay tuned for Shibingus. But
if the video doesn't fucking crash when we're rendering it again.
Well, I hope not, because that was a pain in my ass. The amount of... Because I started...
You stayed up late.
I stayed up late recording... Oh, no, not recording. Editing that video, only for it to decide, hey, guess what? All of that work that you just did... Gone. Well, it's not gone. We've still got the video. I just have to edit Well, yeah, that's what I mean. All the work that I edited is gone. So, bye! To re-edit the entire video again. Yay me! But no, so today we're going to talk about Project Zomboid. I guess I should start with how I first got you into Project Zomboid, shouldn't I?
I'm gonna be so real. All I remember is something like, Jorts, get this game. No. Jorts, please buy this game and play it with me. No. I'll buy it for you. Okay, I'll play it.
Yeah, so
and that's what I remember.
There was a while back, there was a thing on Steam where it was like, you can buy 4 copies for cheapo if you buy all 4 of them together. And I was like, well, I already own the game, and I've got a few of my friends who aren't quite ready to get into it, but I know that if I buy it for them, they'll get into it. So one of those people that I brought it for was Jorts. That was him. I'm going to shout out Dolan again. Dolan.
Look, there's that picture of him again.
Yeah, we're editing the picture of Dolan again.
Hey, Future Basil.
Hello, Future Basil. Yeah, so Dolan and me, we've been playing Project Zomboid for a while. Like, I'm talking... probably build 40 we were playing, or B41 if you want to get technical. That's how long I've been...
B41, isn't that a Battlefield game?
No, well, sorry, not B41, B40, because they do it by... the B stands for build. So we were playing it before I introduced you to build 41, and that was before they brought in... Like, so you know how we can place objects on the floor now, and it like shows a 3D model?
That's what it added?
Yeah, so we were playing before that, and there was no placing. You just had to drop an item, and when you dropped it, it had the...
Man, I can't make my room look lived in and build 40. That's cringe.
Yeah. So you got in at the perfect time, so...
I can trash my room.
Yeah. Should I try and get a picture of what your room looks like in Project Zomboid?
Future Jorts.
Oh, Future Jorts this time.
You better fucking actually somehow get a screenshot of your room and get it to Basil.
Yes. And then we'll
remember that, Jort.
Yeah. And Future Basil, if Jort doesn't do it,
Slap
you get to smack him and be like, oh, you get photo right now. I can show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. It's literally just press F12 on your keyboard and it takes a picture.
I thought it was F2.
No. F2 might be something else.
I think F2 is Minecraft.
That sounds about right. But we're not talking about Minecraft, so we should...
No, we're talking about zombies and... There's not many zombies where you do. We kind of we see them very rarely.
Yeah, see, we're re-experiencing Build 42 at the moment.
I'm not re-experiencing. I'm just experiencing it because I haven't played it before.
No, so the last time we played was Build 41 before they added multiplayer. So we had to do it the dodgy way of doing it through Steam Remote Play, where he would basically connect to my computer as player 2 and play like that. And that was a nightmare, wasn't it? Because you remember the fun we had to try and do with that?
Dude, a literal storm knocked the TV out. That's how bad it was. Like, the universe told us, stop playing this fucking ass fucking shit.
Yeah. And then they added multiplayer, and we played for a little bit there. And this is where it was me, you, Dolan, some other friends of Dolan's. I think there was somebody else, but I can't remember who they were. We lived in they added the new Louistown expansion, and just outside of Louistown, there's like there's a gas station with a motel and a convenience store, and we took over all 3 buildings. That was pretty fun, eh?
Yeah, we took over I remember taking over the convenience store.
Well, because so the way that it was is the convenience store was closer towards
There was also
Louisville.
a mechanics building near where we were, wasn't there?
Yeah, which is behind the gas station. I'm saying even though we're Australian, it's an American-based game, so it's not a petrol station, it's a gas station.
The petty station.
Yeah, go down petty
get
station.
yourself a pie and a pack of noodles.
Oh, man, could you imagine if they had pies in that game? We'll have our little, yeah, what's I saying? Meat pies.
We just got, that might...
Is that photos, Casey? What you just sent?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't realise it'd pop up.
No, that's all good. Everyone,
These, Zomboid photos.
everyone, our manager Casey's here for the first time, so shout out Casey.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, so when we,
Love you.
I love you. No, you two are cute. I'll let it some love hearts around your face there. Yeah, so we took over the convenience store. We pretty much knocked down all the shelves, built some like storage areas so that we could stockpile food and whatnot. But
We attempted a farm on the roof.
we did, and that was before.
That was pretty lit.
That was pretty lit. And then Build 42 said, no, you can't do that unless you put this option on, which I've set for ours, but we just haven't built upstairs, which we will do.
Can we build a weed farm on the roof?
Yeah, I should mention that we've got a mod that adds weed, and yeah,
All the drugs.
all the drugs.
Very illicit substances.
But of course, it's in a game, so we can't get in trouble.
I
for
also
it, so.
don't know how much we can say. It's just future Basil. I will save you the trouble of not saying all the bad things.
Yes.
Let's just stick with marijuana for now. But there's a lot of other things in
Yeah.
the game.
Learning.
He's learning. My little boy's growing up. Yeah. So then unfortunately, that run didn't last very long. Other people got busy. Yeah, look, let's...
No, it's fine.
I'm just going to mention that now. No. I'm going to mention that now if that happens again. Our setup kind of got changed a little bit.
Oh, you know what? What's this?
We were kind of missing something in that corner, so we put up some foam mats, and we're
It's not
kind of we're having trouble with them. So if they fall down, yeah, too bad, I guess. Anyway, while he's trying to fix that, I'll talk about it. So the run didn't stay very long because unfortunately people got busy, people started new jobs and whatnot, so there was no time for anyone to play. And unfortunately, because I was the one hosting, we weren't like doing it through an official server or anything. We were just doing it off my computer. So if I wasn't playing, no one was playing.
Sorry. Bogan fence, take 2.
Oh,
I'll send you the photo.
yeah, we've got a little story from when we were neighbours back.
No, don't do it.
No, don't get side tangent. No, we need to stay on topic.
Hey, Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie, shout out Donnie. So yeah, that run sort of fizzled off there for a bit. No one really played.
And then we stopped really playing after that storm hit.
Yeah, well, because we tried to. So once everyone stopped playing, we sort of tried to keep our own little thing going because we were enjoying it. We loved.
I love role playing as a fucking ciggy smoker.
Yeah. So we were trying to keep the run alive with just us two, and then the massive storm happened and pretty much just cut us off. Like we were experiencing so many issues trying to get it to play. Like Steam would just go, no, this is not happening.
Not today, son.
Then like because technically the way that it works for anyone who doesn't know what Steam Remote Play is it's streaming. So there was delay. So Jorts would do something and it'd take a couple of seconds for his character to actually do that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then
Fuck ass
then at
bullshit.
that point he was just like, "Nah, Baz, I'm coming to your house and we'll just play it at yours on the one computer." I was like, "Yeah, man, that's easy. We'll just do it like that." And then we got like probably a few days, and then storm happened,
Fried the TV.
fried the TV. And that was it. That was
That was it.
that was the end of Zomboid.
That was the end of Zomboid Run 1.
Run 1. That was not a word, but yeah. Then recently,
Wagwan.
Wagwan. Recently they released Build 42, like at the beginning of this year. I think it was around March or maybe April. Don't quote me. I'll put up the actual.
If it was March 29th, I swear to God.
No, it wasn't March 29th.
Good.
It was before that.
That's my day.
Yeah, I know it's your day.
That's my day.
I believe it was like late April, beginning of March. So it wasn't anywhere near your birthday.
Nah.
No. But yeah, so I was playing that for a little bit, for a while there. But my problem with Project Zomboid, as much as I love the game, is there's only really so much you can do in single player. Like, you've got to learn everything, and then it sort of becomes a bit of a drag because you've got no one to help you with.
You gotta pick a build, essentially.
Yeah, and I mostly stick to carpentry. That's sort of my thing. Every time I play, I like to be the builder man.
Build man. We gotta get you a high vis jack and a hard hat.
Yes, we need to find that. We need to go on a run.
Yes.
But yeah, so
Plans for tonight.
plans for tonight. Spoiler alert: we're playing more Project Zomboid once we finish recording. So
Tune in for Shabingus though.
yeah, tune in for Shabingus. Yeah, I tried playing it there for a little bit because they added a bunch of new mechanics. Like, originally they didn't have animals; they just had rats that you could. Oh, and birds. If you put down traps, you could potentially catch a rat or I think maybe even squirrels as well. But I never really did trapping because I thought it was useless if I couldn't find proper animals.
It made the task of eating so hard because you actually had to go out on runs for ages and just so much could go wrong on a food run. But now we live on a farm with chickens.
Oh yeah, so because
I get to beat the shit out of chickens every now and then.
Like I said, with Build 42, they added actual animals. So currently they've got raccoons, they've got chickens, cows, pigs. I believe there's horses. I did see a screenshot of someone with a horse. I've never found one myself, and I want to.
Are you positive? Like, it wasn't a mod?
Well, I haven't seen the mod, so if it is a mod, I don't know where the dude got it. But it was a Reddit post that said, POV, you cosplay Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead Season 1. And it's just got some dude in the trooper's outfit. Yeah, sheriff's outfit, riding on a horse. And there's just like a horde of zombies in front of him where the horse is looking towards. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to do that. So if there are horses, we haven't found one yet, but we found plenty of rabbits, deers.
A horde in Zomboid just sounds terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Because even a small group puts me off. Once, like, you break them up a bit, it's like, oh, okay, this is manageable. But the idea of actually coming across, like, a horde, like an unmanageable horde, makes me, like, shit bricks a little bit.
Yeah, look, once they start grouping up, they sort of become a bit of a problem. And that's another thing is it's like, I don't mean to flex my gamer abilities or anything. I like to do combat in that game. There's been plenty of times where Jorts is just like, Baz, are you sure this is a good idea? And I'm like, nah, trust me, dude, we got this. We can fight these zombies.
That confidence is rubbed off on me because I'll just see them and
just charge them.
It's more if you don't attack them, I'm more likely to attack them. If I see you just go for it, I'm like, he's got the confidence. Yeah. I trust him.
Shout out the nightstick in that game. I love the nightstick. It's one of my favorite weapons. I remember back when they first added durability to weapons, the nightstick was super busted, and it was either it never broke or it was just incredibly hard to break.
I want to level metalworking so I can make swords.
Yeah.
I want to make us swords.
And that's the main reason why we started playing again, is because they added a lot of stuff in Build 42, like the ability to just start a whole blacksmith. Like that's awesome.
I can't wait to have my butcher hut and my blacksmith shed.
Because now I'm level 10 in our save.
You can build me my stuff.
I can build you a little...
And I can make you your food and your armor.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I build you the stuff, you make me armor.
Finest weapons and armor. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
But yeah, so we're still a little bummed out that like at the moment there's no proper multiplayer, so we're running.
Honestly, no, fuck that. I love that it's split screen at the moment. I really do. I've been saying it the whole time we've been playing. It's so weird being able to sit there, play with my PS5 controller, you sitting next to me with a mouse and keyboard, the computer's over there somewhere, we're playing on the TV split screen. we're both playing the same game on split screen. I'm just like, what do you mean this is a free roam survival game?
Yeah, it really.
I can fuck off to the other side of the map and it won't matter.
See, that's what I love about this game. There's no tether system. Like, you know, if you play Arc split screen, for example, there's a tether system where if you...
I think Conan has... Did
Conan does, yes, because remember we were trying to... The Conan system is a little bit more...
Forgiving. It lets you go like way more further.
Yeah, but the project... No, not a project, but the Arc tethering system is
It's
like...
bullshit. It's
I
like
remember
300 meters.
Yeah, we built on a beach. I would get to the other side of the beach and the game's just like, no, you can't go any further.
No, sorry.
That's it. Wait for player one or go back. But this, like you said, I could be at home doing farming or checking out the chickens and all that sort of stuff,
and that's
he'll
also
just
why
be in town.
That's also why I like split screen, so I can see what you're up to as well.
Yeah, every now and then I'll just look over and I'll be like, "Are you sure you want to fight that horde, Jorts?" And then he kills them all, and I'm like, "Good shit, brother."
One of my other favorite things about split screen is it feels less like I'm somewhere, but when I'm somewhere like split screening a game, it feels so homey. It's just like, it makes me feel like a little kid chilling, being chilling. Oh, by the way, shout out Donnie and Casey
and Tyler,
because y'all played Zomboid with us.
Yeah, that was an experience.
I'm so sorry, Donnie. I thought you would have struggled with it, but you actually did pretty fucking good.
I was very, very pleased with how Donnie took to it. But let's talk about the camping trip incident, shall we?
Oh my fucking god.
Casey's laughing in the background because she knows exactly what we're about to say. So Tyler came around to play with us for a little bit because we were just like, yo, we went out on a fishing trip like a week or two before we started playing Project
in
Zomboid.
real life,
and we were talking about like, yo, like we're looking at getting back into this game and there's so much stuff you can do, and of course
there's fishing.
The one thing that interested in him was the fact that you can go fishing. So I was like, all right, we'll get you around when we start playing it again, and we'll get you to go fishing with us. So anyway, 4 of us are just on a little adventure, like 100 meters up from our house. We built on a farmland, and as you come out, there's the main road, and then right up behind the main road, there's a little bush area, and then behind the bush area, there's the whole the main stream that runs from one side of the map to the other.
And then the Irishman said something foolish.
We went out fishing, and we decided let's actually just make this like as if it was a proper camping trip. So we brought out an esky full of beers,
made a fire,
and we all sat down to enjoy some fish that Tyler caught for us, and something happened.
Funny flavored paper.
Yeah, Casey sort of accidentally stood a little too close to the fire. Not once, but twice.
What I was trying to do was get a nice picture of all of us sitting by the fire.
Yeah.
And
And it didn't work.
No.
Okay, can we please get both of those images up on screen? Can we get both of them back to back?
Perfect. So Casey just sent us in our little group chat that we've got. She sent us the photos of that night, so I'm gonna edit them in here so you can see the clusterfuck that was that camping trip.
That was so funny.
It was a great time. I'm
then
just sitting there and I'm like, what is going on?
And
so I should also say this just before you get into the Tyler bit.
Yeah.
It didn't make much sense because my character was sitting so close to the fire, yet Casey was further back and she somehow got set on fire, yet my character's just sitting there like, it's a nice fire. Hands getting warm, all nice and toasty. And then Casey stands up
Casey's
for a
just
second.
screeching in the background. And you're just...
Yeah.
There's like 3 headless chooks running around.
It was great. So then after Casey died, she respawned, went to try and get her items again, set herself on fire and killed herself again, but not before she set Tyler on fire. So Tyler's now
burnt
again. He's drunk because we brought a few.
We took an esky.
We took an esky full of beers and whiskey. Tyler downed it all and then
went for a walk.
We decided to pack up the camp for the night and head home. And
did
Tyler
we actually pack up the camp?
We left the tent and the esky there, but everything else
we need to go back and get them because you and I need to go on a big run.
There's also we need to get the ute that we sort of crashed.
We'll just we can strip it for parts.
We can strip it for parts.
My mechanics is up.
Yes, mechanics.
Oh, you put that meme on screen. Mechanic.
Yeah.
Mechanic.
Is that the one with the cat and the?
The little orange cat?
Yeah.
Is it either that one or do like the stonk style mechanic?
Ah, yeah,
like,
I'll put that one up. The stonks.
What
one.
is
That
your
one's
gender?
funny.
I am a mechanic.
I am a mechanic. But yeah, so then Tyler decided that he'd just go for a walk on his own because he's like, man, you keep saying that there's zombies in this game, but all I've done is fish and get caught on fire. So I'm gonna go
get
for a
fucked
walk.
up.
So yeah, and get fucked up. So he decided to just go for a walk to the nearest town that was close to us while limping.
Discovered very quickly that
He-
there is a lot of zombies in town.
But see, the funniest thing was he limped all his way there, fought a few zombies, and the zombies weren't what killed him. This motherfucker decided to raid someone's house and overdose on sleeping pills.
Shout out Tyler for being lit.
So he mixed alcohol and sleeping pills and then died.
That would do it. That would actually do it in real life too. Yo, Zomboid's so realistic. You can drink bleach and kill yourself in it like that.
Don't get fooled.
Don't do that in real life.
No, don't do that. But don't get fooled when people try and tell you, hey, if you drink bleach, you'll cure the zombie infection as well as killing yourself. Because it doesn't work. Your character will still turn into a zombie and you will get up, and if you're in multiplayer, well, too bad if you did it inside the base.
Do you always get back up?
Yes. If you're infected, you will always get back up.
But if you're not infected and you die,
With bleach, you'll just die.
stay down too.
Yeah, there is an option that you can turn on so that it's like The Walking Dead and other things where it's like everyone's infected. But look, I personally don't like playing like that. I'd rather, if I get bit, well, too bad. But that's another thing that we should mention, that with scratches and lacerations is there's other ways that you can become infected. Scratches is a 5% chance, lacerations are 25%, and I believe severe lacerations are a 50%. And then after that, if you get bitten, well, too bad. It's game over.
Numb.
No.
The bite is 100%.
Yeah, bite is always 100%.
Unless you suck the venom out.
No. I'm pretty sure that would just be a death for the both people because you've just sucked the venom out and now you're infected
How
as
do you
well.
know?
I'm not going to try it.
You gonna suck my venom?
No, not if it's a zombie bite. Definitely not.
You're not a real friend who wants to suck my zombie bite.
What, you want us to become zombies together?
Babe, yeah.
Alright.
Would you suck my zombie bite?
Well, when you got turned once, I come out and fought to the death with you and got turned as well, and we both died as zombies together.
Yeah, that was very cute.
Yeah, Basil had to put us down one by one.
Yeah, that was an experience. My character had
Are
to
you
put
playing
down
Zomboid
his...
with us tonight?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, that was an experience. We went on a looting run. The same place where Tyler overdosed on sleeping pills.
I wish we found his body.
No, well, because we did that before. He could have found our bodies had he looked around a little bit. Well, your two bodies.
Yeah, I've gotten to a point where my character can actually last quite a while. I've gotten the combat down, and I
Yeah.
think what literally the problem was the lag that fucked me up last time, because it's just so now. I remember it. I don't remember it being as enjoyable as it is this time around.
Yeah, well, because... Look, again, it's sort of a 50-50 when it comes to Zomboid multiplayer. It's like, on your own, it's enjoyable to a certain point, but then if you go the other way and you've got too many people, then it's just not as enjoyable. And when we were playing with Dylan and that, there was 8 people in the server, so it was quite hectic all the time. Whereas us, it's just a small little group that it's nice, is enjoyable. We can all just go and do our thing and go on trips, beat the crap out of zombies.
I like that I've got my confidence up that I can go out on my own.
That was an experience.
I'm kind of the scavenger as well. I like to go out and get shit.
Yeah. So there's been a few times where I'm like, all right, Jorts, like, I've got a farm going. I've got chickens to look after. I can't go out on a run. What do you want to do? And he's like, nope, just give me my stuff. I'll cook myself some eggs, cook you some eggs, and then I'm off for the day. I'm going to go grab some stuff. And I'm like,
Going to the shops.
going to the shops, mate.
No. It's just slight tangent. I have to. This one's
Okay.
like,
I'll
have
let
you
do-
seen that video? I think I've shown you it. It's of that British dad eating cookies, and he goes, "Dad, where'd you get them cookies?" And he's like, "Back at the fridge." He's like, "All right, Dad, those are hash cookies." And like he eats all of them.
Yep.
And like
Yep.
it cuts to like an hour later, and it's like, "Oh, where's my dad?" And it's him outside. He looks like he's been hit by a bus, and he's shirtless, carrying a plastic bag upside down. He's like, "What are you doing, Dad?" And he's just kind of going to shops. Oh my god, it's so funny.
I do remember the video now that you mentioned the cookie part.
But yes, I would fuck off into town for Basil because my character's like me in real life. If I get too cooped up, I start going insane, so I have to go out.
Oh, we should mention that we're not just playing characters. We pretty much we do it as a little bit of roleplay, don't we?
We do roleplay it a bit. So him and I will sit and chat to each other whilst we're doing. But if we walk past one another's room in the game, we'd be like, "Hey, Baz,
Hey, George, how you doing?" We've got a little. So we've got one story of Originally, I started with a character called John Zomboid, who looked like the typical 90s dad. Like,
looked like
middle parting hair, the 80s mustache, wore glasses, he had a polo shirt on.
Bro, his name was John.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
And then he died, and then I made a new character, and at this point, Casey and Jorts, they'd made their characters look like how they look IRL. And then George was like, why don't you make yourself? And I was like, all right, I have an idea, right? So I'll call him Basil Zomboid. And the story is that the farm that we took over was Dad's farm. He died.
We arrived too late. He died drunk on the fucking... on the lawn.
You know what I'm so mad about? Last night when I was doing some stuff around the house when you guys went to bed...
Don't tell me the skeleton's gone. No!
The skeleton despawned.
John, can we make gravestones?
I can make a little plaque.
We're gonna make a plaque for. We don't even have his body to bury.
I know. I'm so upset about that. I was
John Zomboid. You lived a real good life. You had a farm, and then you fucking died.
But yeah, so the whole thing was that my character got infected. I let Killy Jorts beat me to death after I turned, and then he was like, "You should make your character." And I was like, "All right, here's the story."
Because in the canon. Cordell Bean is my character's name.
Yeah, we
but he
Cordell
looks like
Bean.
me, so in the multiverse of Basil and Jorts, Cordell Bean is still Jorts.
Oh yeah, we should mention that now that you've said it.
That's another episode in itself.
The Jorts and Basil multiverse.
Oh yeah. We could go on about that for hours.
Because
all we have to do is take snapshots of our builds.
Little spoiler here: when we play games, we don't just play the games. We make up stories and
we give our characters. It makes it more fun. If there is like a fuck-ass boring game, but like that I get to make my character, it's just fill in the blanks essentially.
Yeah.
Even with like glitches, that's when I can go, this character's also schizophrenic.
Yeah. So we won't get full into depth, but yeah, that's a little side tangent there. That we'll address in a future
Cordell
episode.
Bean basically rocked up to the farm before Basil Zomboid did, and he sees John Zomboid turn, so he quickly fucking put him down before Basil got there.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey Baz, what are you doing? Don't mind the skeleton, that's your father. Welcome, there's beers in the fridge.
There's beers in the fridge.
There's eggs in the freezer.
Yeah, we need to do something with those eggs.
Oh dude, we've got 220 eggs.
Yeah, 220 eggs just in the fridge.
And somehow we can still fit other stuff in there.
Yeah. But
my character's my character's literally the errand boy.
Yeah. He's become our cook, our butcherer, and loot runner, as well as he's learning mechanics now as well.
On the scav.
Yeah. So there'll be like times where he's just like, I want to go for a run into town. I'm like, well, I've got stuff to do around the house.
See a nerd.
Do you want to go for a run? And I need
does a sick burnout in my skyline.
So I'll be like, wait, while you're out, can you look for these items? Because I could use those.
I will always say no, but the second I say no, it's locked in that I'm doing it.
Yeah, look, we have a way of speaking to each other. Like, we know how to interpret each other's language. There's just a very fine way that he'll say no that I know, okay, he's having a meme that he's going to do it. If he generally hits me with a no, then it is, but there's just a way that he'll be like, no. And I'll be like, all right.
Nah.
He's going to get me it. I'll see it when he comes back.
Nope.
But
it's got that little kind of noise in it when I say it. So if I go, nah.
Yeah, then
Nope.
I know that he's going to come back with it.
Nope.
So, but he's always good for it.
But if I go, no.
Then
Nuh-uh.
generally.
Oh, if I hit you with a nuh-uh, maybe I'm literally just not doing it as a
That's a 50-50. It's like,
nuh-uh.
when you hit me with a nuh-uh, that's a 50-50 on, is he actually going to do it or is he memeing?
That's me still deciding.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, he'll just bring me the item that I need. So.
But yeah, we pull up on the farm.
We pull up on the farm. There was a few zombies that we had to take out. And then we took that over. It's got basements. I like Build 42.
I buried all the zombies.
Yeah, you buried them all. And of course, after we've buried all the... Well, we can dig them up now. Because I found a magazine in the game that basically lets me turn corpses into fertilizer.
Pog.
When I was looking at the magazine, it says something about, like, the very controversial way of turning human corpses into fertilizer for your plants. And I was like, interesting. Too bad there's no zombies around. We've murdered them all.
Question mark.
Resourceful.
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
resourceful.
Yeah, exactly, resourceful. But we've got our compost. That's going good.
Mm.
So
I can't. Hey, babe, could I please have a drink?
I got you.
Thank you. Sorry, I was
I
thirsty.
can 9-month pregnant woman get up and don't drink.
naughty jorts. Naughty jorts.
Thanks,
So, because I don't want to be on camera, I look busted.
Thanks, babe.
Make sure you try and keep the brand out of focus.
My bad.
We'll keep it down here.
But yeah, so we've taken over the
Thanks,
farm. We're doing well.
We are doing well. Our place is stacked with food. We've got plenty of fucking videotapes, heaps of books, plenty of clothes.
Should we mention
A lot
the-
of drugs, a lot of guns, a lot of ammo, a lot of cars.
Yeah, another bit to our story is that we decided that our characters
Funny bit. Let's just collect drugs and guns because we couldn't do that before the
look,
apocalypse.
The zombie apocalypse started and our guys turned into cartel members. We've got 2 tables down in our basement. One's just full of drugs and the other one's full of weapons.
We need to name our farmstead.
We do.
Oh, we can mark it on the map. Instead of calling it home, we can give it a name there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I will say, shout out to whoever on the development team decided placing objects was a good idea because holy crap, you can do so much with that.
I love it. It just tickles the messy part of my brain.
Because I remember back in the day, like Build 40, for example, you could just put stuff in a container and if you dropped it on the floor, you couldn't really do much with it. It'd just drop on the floor and they were using PNGs at the time. They didn't have the 3D objects. Like, remember how we've got that one mod for the boots?
Oh, the leatherettes.
Yeah, and when you drop it, it's just a picture. There's no model to it. Think of that, but for every single item in the game.
You know when Minecraft had PNG models instead of rotating ones?
Yeah.
That was pretty lit. Anyway.
But yeah, so whoever decided that was a good idea, goated.
You're a real one. Shout out Project Zomboid.
I think what we'll do is for when we edit, we'll throw in a few pictures of what our base looks like.
Oath, yeah.
We'll show in we've got our food table, so we've got a table in the kitchen that's just
MTV cribs.
yeah,
We got a
MTV
food table.
Cribs, the
We
zombie
need to- we
apocalypse
need a-
edition.
We do need it. You are so right about we need food to put food. We need storage to put the food in because I would actually like to have table space so they can have nice little dinners because
Yeah.
I like cooking for the family.
He likes to make it all cute. He'll do dinner. Like we've got going back to the object placement. He's got dinner plates set out for us. You'll go and cook us something while I'm building something, and I'll just come back and he'll be like, "Oi, Baz, I made dinner for us."
eggs
Here's-
again.
Here's a whole egg on a plate.
You gotta eat through the shell too.
Yeah, that's the funniest thing. You don't crack an egg and make like an omelet or something. You literally just put the egg in the oven. Take it out.
I've
and eat
made
the whole
omelets
thing.
before though.
You have, but lately you've just been cooking an entire egg.
I'd eat a whole egg.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shell and all.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oi, how was the time when we went to bed one night, like in game, and we woke up, one of our roosters was dead because we didn't realize that the roosters fight each other if there's multiple in a pen.
Free food.
Yeah, we walked out one morning and our first rooster that we had was just dead, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck happened? I know we closed the hatch."
KFC.
Because there's an option that you can turn on for, it's called meta predators. So there's a chance that while your character's asleep or away from the house, that a fox or a wolf or something will come and attack your livestock and kill them. And at first we thought it was that, and then I was looking and I was like, but there's only one dead rooster. If it was that, surely there would have been more dead chickens. We'd have nothing left. And then I was doing a little bit of research, and it's like if you put 2 roosters in the pen, they'll kill each other. And now I should mention this, that we went to another farm and we found a
Cock.
we found a the animal trailer. Where you can move
shout
stuff.
out Animal Trailer.
Shout out the animal trailer. We found an animal
Coming soon.
trailer with some chickens nearby, and I was like, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny if we just abduct these chickens and take them home?" Didn't
I
realize
had
that
no
one of the
fucking clue. That was
chicks.
the most fun they've had in ages.
Yeah, there was 3 chickens, like 4 3-grown chickens, and then 3 chicks, and one of those chicks
Was a dude.
grew up to be a rooster, and I didn't pay attention to it. Which we need to get ahead of it because one of our chicks that we have at the moment is a rooster. So when it grows up, we'll try and kill the other one.
You want just kill the other one now?
No, well,
well
because
now
then-
isn't when we get back.
No, well, because we need him to fertilize the other eggs, so we got more chickens. Because we need to think in the long run, when crops don't grow during the winter, we need food to keep us through. So we need.
We got to make that
chickens to-
whole right side of the farm like livestock.
Yeah, so we got plans like we're gonna build another pen, put in some cows because we got a cow and a pig farm close to where we are. We just haven't brought them back because we haven't built. Because I was waiting until I got up to construction 3.
We're just on the outskirts of Riverside, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all spawned in Riverside, and then we went on a march to where we found our base. We pulled in there one day, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a nice little place, surrounded by trees, big open area where the farm actually is."
No zombies ever come there anymore.
No, well, the only time that we ever had zombies come to us was
Helicopter.
when, the dreaded helicopter event started.
There's been no helicopter since.
Well, because it only ever happens once by default.
Oh, really?
I can change it so that there'll be multiple, but that's kind of a little silly.
Like immersion breaking?
Yeah. Well, because think about it, like, at this point...
Isn't it just the Nox events? So isn't it just something that happened there?
No. So what happens was... I'll go into a little bit of lore here for everyone watching as well as you, Jorts. So the Nox event, what happens is it starts in Nox country, and they think that they have it... isolated. That's the word I was looking for. They think that they have it contained to the Nox country and the surrounding areas. Like, there's a few where it gets out to Arizona and whatnot, but they get those infected, locked up pretty quickly. However, what happened with the coronavirus? People get on planes and whatnot. They go overseas and all that sort of stuff. And then the infection spreads. So someone who's been sick gets on a plane, goes overseas, and now the entire world is screwed. So it's not just Nox country. At this point, no...
Oh, so that's just ground zero.
Yeah, Nox country. I keep saying county. It's country. Nox country is ground zero, but the world eventually just gets screwed.
Bumfucked, if you will.
So the military doesn't exist anymore. So that's why I always play with the helicopter once, because it usually happens within the first month, and then at that point,
I
gonna
could
be
see
flying a
it.
helicopter?
I'd put it back on because like in most zombie movies, there's always at least one helicopter getting around.
well, how about I do you a counter offer? There's a one called helicopter mod. A helicopter events expanded. So there's a few different in that mod. You've got the default, which is the news helicopter that just circles around spawning zombies. You've got a military jet that'll periodically just bomb the area. So it basically what it does is it just spawns a Molotov that drops and does fire damage. You've got the police helicopter that will shoot at zombies, but not you. And then you've got the Raider helicopter, which will shoot at you and zombies, which I think is pretty cool. And then there is one final, the airdrop helicopter.
I like that. Oh,
So-
you had me at airdrop.
So it'll just spawn in, drop random stuff like anywhere from they've modded it so that there's certain containers that will drop, and then in those containers, like you've got the medical container that will drop just medical supplies, and then you've got the food container, and then you've got the electronics container, which would be good for you. 'cause it'll
Someone's
spawn,
researching electrical.
Yes, because he wants to be our mechanic slash electrical dudes. Because our plan currently that we have at the moment is picking up the washing machine dryer combo.
Did we mark where that was on the map?
No, but I roughly know where it is. It's around where the storage containers are.
It was in the. You said it was at the crack den.
No, it was the crackdown, yes. So, with the mod that we downloaded to add drugs in
Lots
the
of
game,
them.
there's an unused... Well, not unused. There's like a rundown sort of housing area.
Housing commission.
Housing commission. It's in base game. It's not added for the mod. But the person who used the mod was just like, well... I mean, it makes sense, right?
It does.
We just...
Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, so at first we just came across a bar, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely a bikies bar, and they're using it as a front. with the amount of stuff we found in, and then we continued to walk down the place, and I
Oh.
was like,
Oh.
oh, it's a community.
There's so many drugs.
Yeah, so that's why we have a table just for. I'm not gonna go and explain what we've got, other than we've got a crap ton of weed, but there's a lot of stuff that we can't really say.
It's a lot.
There's a lot. It's just we've got a table. I mean, I can probably edit it in. No one's really gonna know, and it's a game, so
Can't get mad at drugs in video games.
yeah, exactly. So
I don't want to do them in real life.
Yeah,
They're bad.
they're bad. We don't like that. But yeah, no, that game's got very good modding capability, doesn't it?
There's a mod for anything. Except fucking caravans for Build 42.
There is a mod for Build 42 for caravans, but the problem is
We started before we got it.
yeah, it's got to be one of the there's mods that you can add midway through saves, and then there's mods that need to be from the present, otherwise they just won't do anything. And the RV one is one of those because it needs to spawn at the beginning of the start file, so it can be like, okay, well here's a van, but inside that van there's going to be an RV interior. Next van you find won't have one. For us, all of them are just not going to have the RV interior, so it's a useless mod to us. Unless we were to start a new game,
Nope.
which we don't want to do because we're already you
Pretty
start
well.
in July and it's already August towards the end of it. So we've been nearly 2 months,
Yeah, 2 months in game.
2 months in game, and we're doing stuff.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. Oi, can I address?
Hashtag we're doing it.
Can I address? Thanks to the modders who have made sledgehammers a lot easier to find because holy crap, with the in Build 42, sledgehammers are a nightmare to find.
We've
Like I'm
not.
talking, we were playing up until probably August 12th. We hadn't found a sledgehammer. The moment I added the mods to revert them back to the old save, we found 3. Technically, we found a 4th that I never picked up because it was already like moments away from exploding because of the new system where it's like it'll break. The conditions is what I meant to say.
Oh.
It was already at the stage where the condition was already terrible. Like, yes, we could take it home and fix it up with some wood glue and sharpen the handle and whatnot. But I was like, we've already got 2 that are perfect condition and one that's at half condition. Why do we really need another one?
Buenos las dos.
Well, I mean, we can always go back and get it. I know roughly where it is.
There's so much stuff we still need to get. And I want to go to the skyscrapers.
You want to do a Louisville run?
I kind of do. That should be what we do. We go to Louisville.
Well, there's the military base up towards Louisville, and I know you want to go to a military base. So we could
Should we make that the trip for tonight?
go up to Louisville.
We'll take the car. We'll do it once Casey goes to bed.
Yeah, because that's a big trip. That's a long trip. Because I'm pretty sure we already mentioned it earlier. The map in that game is
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
With a capital H.
humongous. Big map. But it's good because it's like
Huge.
a lot of the time is it's like, oh, well, we've run out of resources here around the town. What do we do now? We'll just go for a trip to halfway across the country and we'll find something else.
I want an automatic rifle.
Yes. You need to train your shotgun. So
yeah,
you
well,
can-
we're going to Louisville.
You sure you want to use a gun in Louisville?
Keep the car running.
Yeah, all right. No, that's not a bad idea. If we keep the car running, then we can just jump out, shoot a few, jump back in when it gets too overwhelming. Because Louisville is a nightmare. I've been to Louisville a few times, and
I think I'm going to rock the double barrel when I go, though.
why not just the normal shotgun?
Because double barrel, think about it, I can bang, bang, run away, reload, bang, bang, run away, reload, bang, bang, run away, reload.
But with the other one, you got 6 shots.
But it's longer to reload.
Yeah, look, I suppose you do make a point there. See, this is why you need to get your reloading skill up, so that the one with the 6 shots won't take as long. But
Imagine how
saying
quick you
that-
would load the two
well,
shots.
that's what I'm saying. There's the catch-22 for both. You can hold more shells, but it'll take longer to reload. But with the double barrel, you can buff your reloading faster because you're having to constantly reload. You 2 shots, reload. Shot, 2 shots, reload. That's no. You know what? You make a good point. That is a very good point.
I feel like that's the smartest logic I've used in Zomboid yet.
No, well, it is because again, think about it.
I think the
We're
other
learning
smart,
faster.
the other smart logic I've got is writing in the journal before we leave and writing in the journal
Ah,
when we
yes.
get back.
Shout out to whoever made the skill journal mod because that is a lifesaver. There's the look. I get it. You know, it's supposed to be a hard survival game, but
We don't play. Look, we play FromSoft games for the hard. If we want our game, we play this because it's fun.
Yeah.
And if we want it to be more fun, we'll mod it to be more fun.
yeah. So,
Suck my dick.
but we play with the skill mod journal on, which is you'd write your skills in the book, and your next character can relearn them all.
It's like a tactical insertion.
Yeah, which comes back to the lore bit of John Zomboid. So my first character had that book. He wrote in it, and then he died, and then I basically just said it's now my father's journal, and now I just update it so the next person can have it.
Every time you die, that's an entry into the book.
Yeah. Well,
Because
what we
you
normally
get-
do.
Our logic is we don't. We go down and the other person lugs you back home type
Yeah,
shit.
we play with a bit of lore as it's like that character didn't die; they just got severely fucked up. Because we play with the
Injured.
we play with the more traits mod, and one of the most goated perks,
Underrated as fuck.
underrated as fuck, is the injured perk. That basically will just spawn your character in with a random amount of wounds, anywhere from scratches to burns. Luckily, none of them start with a zombie infection, but it's 50-50 on what will happen. Sometimes you get really lucky and you'll get no feet injuries, but the moment you get anything below the waist, well, have fun limping for the next few days.
Mm-hmm. You get bound to housework.
Yeah. Which is not bad for me because then again it comes back to the lore bit of, oh, Jorts, I got severely beaten up and you've dragged my ass home. I'm just going to spend a few days around the house fixing things up because I've got a bung leg, can't go anywhere.
Alright, I'm fucking off into town. It's pretty convenient that we do live just around the corner from a town.
Yeah.
Because
we've
items-
not even like...
You've said it before, but I can't remember. Items, like, occasionally get restocked, don't they?
I've said it so that every week...
New items are in.
Because we're not playing hardcore version. The main reason that we're getting into this is obviously it's a talking point. We wanted to talk about it, so that's the main reason that we've added a few things to make things a bit easier on us. Is so that we've got more time to talk about stuff because there's less time worrying about my character's really high skill at the moment. If I die, I'm fucked. I got to restart the entire progress again.
You shit the bed about playing again.
Yeah. You're just like, well, my level 10 carpentry character's dead. If I want to be able to expand the house again.
Speed run that shit for like another 3 hours just to get back to where it was. Not even, it'll take you longer.
It'll take you longer. So I'm just like, let's just add the skill journal mod so that we can make things easier on us so that we can learn more stuff and not have to worry about,
we
I've
gave it
got
a
to
lore
go
reason
square
to
one.
make ourselves feel better
Yeah,
about
and it's
it.
a lore reason because again, we like to make stories when we play games. So
We're fucking nerds.
we're fucking nerds, yeah. So yeah, look, Project Zomboid, great game.
But in saying that, holy fuck, does it take long to level up?
Oh yeah, the first like maybe 4 levels are okay, but then everything after that, it's a slog. So I'm gonna go on a side tangent here.
Gone.
Whoever decided at Indie Stone decided it was a good idea to remove the dismantling thing as well as media giving you levels after a certain level. Why did you do that? I know I can turn it on, but I come from Build 41 where it's just a mod, like it's just default, and then I have to go and change it all in the settings and forget about it, and then I have to restart a save again because I've gotten, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is the carpentry show not giving me any media? It's because I'm over level 2 and I can't get any more because apparently my character just knows this already. Little bit annoyed about that. So shout out to the person who made the sandbox options mod that allowed me to fix that up because we were already a month and a half into the game before I figured out what the problem was. And I was like, I really don't want to start all over again just so I can do it. So, but we fixed that up now.
I don't know what our reason, what the in-law universe reason would be for suddenly being like, I got a brain again. But,
Well, I could give you the in-law reason. We all stopped smoking.
Oh yeah, we've just got all of that down there and we don't really get into it.
No, because we save it for funny events.
It's like Tyler.
It's like oh, Tyler! Shout out to you. You made that night was hilarious. You and your sister getting yourselves killed. Jorts and I just sitting there like, What the fuck?
Wait, Basil, put the weird on screen.
Oh, the little weird monkey cat thing? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, homie. Well, actually, no, sorry. I'm not saying that. Future Basil, you know what to do.
Just, can you subtitle all of that?
Speaking of subtitles, Shrek 1 and 2.
1 and 2. No, before we even do that, how we got Donnie on the game.
Oh, this was your thing, so you can tell this bit.
Now that we've spoken about the mods, one little more mod was we've got Shrek 1 and 2, the full length in the fucking game.
I just want to say, shout out to the dude who had to watch both Shrek 1 and 2 to subtitle everything. I'm not just talking about the voices. Dude also subtitled the sounds in.
I reckon there would be... He wouldn't have just sat there with all of like subtitles turned on and copied them word for word. I reckon he would have sat there, done that, and put in his own.
Yeah, because
Or hers. I don't know theirs.
His or hers. We're not gonna
assume
anything. So if you're watching the video, comment down below. We'll shout you out. What I'll do is I'll get the Steam page name for the mod and stick it in somewhere, and because it's funny.
The way we got Donnie on was like, "Oi, Donnie, jump on this game. We're going to jump in the car. We're going to hop in the Skyline. We're going to drive into town. We're going to see if we can find a copy of Shrek 1 or 2. Then we're going to come back to the house, cook up a mad feed, go downstairs and run our faces through the drug table. Then come back upstairs and watch Shrek. And then in the morning, we're going to do work on the cars. And then we're going to plant some weed seeds. By the way, there might be some zombies."
Yeah.
And he was
Emphasis on might be zombies.
And he was like, "What the
Yeah, his brain was trying to comprehend what George just said. Like, what do you mean I can do all that in game?
It's basically The Sims with zombies.
Yeah, that's always the big thing, is what the community will say. Is it's basically Sims 1 with zombies, which is the easiest way to think about it. Is it's like your character gets better as time goes on, but the zombies, you got to worry about getting infected.
Can you procreate in the game?
No,
When are they adding NPCs? Like, peoples?
they're coming. They're in the works at the moment, from what I believe. But they're sort
Quests and side quests, like little quests, would be cool for the game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like bounties and shit.
yeah. Because anyone who's not played Zomboid, back in the day they did have NPCs. Like I was telling Jorts and Casey, when the game first came out, there was a story for Bob and Kate Smith where you played as Bob, and Kate she had a broken leg, and I believe she had a sickness as well. And it's just the beginning parts of the apocalypse. And so, what? It's this. Engine's revving on the computer.
Oh.
It's dialing itself up. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay.
Just the fan's working. Yeah, so you played as Bob, and you had to take care of your sick wife with a broken leg, and there was a few ways that the story sort of went. Like, they had NPCs back then, so one of the events that you had to fight off was raiders breaking into the house and trying to rob you for everything at gunpoint. Then there was, obviously, you couldn't move Kate very much, so you had to barricade the house that you're in, which meant that you had to fight off zombies when they come and attack. So there was
It sounds so much worse.
Yeah. And this was back when remember when I showed you what the game looked like? Basil, put a picture of what old Zomboid used to look like, and then put in a picture of...
By the way, this game is, what did we say, 14 years old?
Yeah, released in 2011, around April 25th is when it first came out. And it's undergone
We're turning
a
into a
lot.
nostalgia channel, because our first episode was Bloodborne, and that's 10 years old.
Yeah.
Then now we've done...
How old Shabingus?
Oh, I'll have to find that one out, but it's probably old as fuck as well.
Yeah.
Hold on, you keep talking.
You do a quick Google.
I'm gonna check how old Shabingus is. You keep doing.
Yeah. So one of the things that they one of the ways that I reckon that the canonical ending happens is Bob tries all that he can to save Kate, and eventually he turns into a zombie, and then on the main menu screen, At first, because when the screen comes up, everything's sort of darkish, and it looks like Bob is cradling his wife and like holding her. They've got the doors and whatnot barricaded, and you're like, oh, it's a sweet moment. They're surviving, and then bang, thunder happens, and you see the sad reality that Bob's turned into a zombie, and now he's eating Kate, and she's tried to use her crutches to defend against him, and it didn't go too well. So, rip Bob and Kate. But you guys do have voices in game now, so that's kind of cool.
Shebingus came out on March 26th, 2019.
So it's actually not that old.
No. Oddly.
I mean, it's getting on 10 years. It's 2025 now.
So it's what? Oh shit, it's like 6 years old.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it is we're in a nostalgia channel now.
It's getting there, but so far we've covered games with double digits.
Old, yeah.
No, I don't mind being nostalgic. I don't mind if we're a nostalgic
Yeah.
channel. What the fuck are we? A podcast?
Yeah. Nostalgia podcast.
I don't mind
all
doing
last
it.
games.
We can make a whole playlist just nostalgia.
Yeah.
Hashtag we're doing it.
Yeah, no, actually, that's not a bad idea. We'll just create it, and we're getting sidetracked again. Sorry, Future Basil.
Sorry, Donnie.
Sorry, Donnie. I know you said
Don't get off track, but we did it anyway.
Look, it's me and Jorts. When we speak, we get. Oh, I should address this for anyone wondering why I often look at the screen. There's nothing actually on screen that we're reading or anything. It's just me making sure that the recording is still. It's a habit that I can't really get out of, so I'm just going to address it now for anyone wondering. I'm not looking at anything. You're not missing anything. It's just I need to make sure that everything's still running properly.
We're not fucking fancy enough to have pictures and shit going here to use as reference yet. We're just using our brains for now, which is kind of getting us through it.
And the power of Future Basil editing in something silly every now and then.
We love Future Basil.
Yeah. Shout out to Future Basil.
Oi, we see Future Basil in a little bit.
Yeah. Oi.
I'm playing Zomboid with Future Basil.
Yeah, and I'm playing Zomboid with Future Jorts.
Yo, sup Future Jorts?
Yo, shout out to Future Jorts.
He's probably not going to say anything in editing, let's be honest.
Maybe I'll just smack you, or maybe Future Basil will just smack Future Jorts and be like, oi, say something here so I can edit it in.
Some. Hey guys.
Oh, far out.
You know the best thing about when we finish recording?
You can go home and play more Zomboid.
That's all I'm thinking about is just playing more.
Can you tell
and our
that-
characters are addicted to ciggies.
Oh, yeah, so one of the default perks.
The perks. I love the perk systems. Like you want heaps of good points. You want to be able to use heaps of good points. You're gonna need some real bad ones, son.
Yeah, dude, that's one of the things that I like about that is it's like you can make your character super overpowered. However, you're gonna have to take a bunch of bad stuff. Like
Your character is super overpowered. However, they require a wheelchair.
yeah, legit. Like yeah, like I've got one of my few negative traits that I've got is I've got the smoker perk, which means my character is
I need to get
addicted
rid
to
of
nicotine.
disorganized, bro.
You do, because that...
It drives me nuts.
Yeah. Originally, he was like, yeah, I'll just take that because I'm a little disorganized in real life. And now when he's trying to put stuff in...
Oh my god, it drives me nuts.
We'll go out on a loot run, and the car, by default for me, will be like 123 units of space. Jorts is 100.
And I'm already taking up like 25 kilos of space because of the duffel bags because I need so much stuff to carry.
Yeah, so he's just like, I need to get rid of that. Or, we'll be out on a run and he'd just be like, Baz,
can you put this in the boot
can you put this in the boot for me?
Can you find a way to make this fit?
Yeah.
That's basically what my character is.
Yeah. My character's playing Tetris and your guy's just like, I've got no space. Where do I put it?
You're playing Tetris and I'm playing FedEx delivery.
You eat it in the back boot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's the trade system is pretty cool. So
What do you reckon about the trait system, babe?
What about it?
What are your thoughts?
Do you mean like carry weights and stuff?
no. So like when you make your character, you gotta choose good perks and have bad perks. Yeah.
I really like it actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty nifty, isn't it?
Yeah. It's unique, but it works well.
It works, yeah.
And it's a good way to like
Balance things.
balance things and change up the experience.
And make your character feel very unique to you.
Exactly, yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say before. When I burnt to death and and set Tyler on fire, he had one of the perks that makes him more immune to like environmental
Outdoorsy.
Yeah, that one. And I reckon that's probably what saved him from the fire.
It's like Tyler in real life.
Yeah.
Except he took us to a funny fishing spot that was just like a bridge.
Let's go on a little side tangent there for a second. This man goes, "Oh yeah, I know a spot. It's great. I go fishing there all the time." And then he takes us out to a spot that he's
And he
never
just
been.
goes, and he looks at us and goes, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Bro, you brought us here."
He's like, "I've never fished here
He
before."
takes us.
And we're like, "You."
He takes us out in the middle of fucking nowhere, like a 40-minute drive, to get to a spot where his first words are, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. And we're just like, "Oh, should we start queuing songs now for when we get there? Because like, we're not gonna have any reception." He's like, "No. Where I go all the time, it's got reception, so we'll be fine." I'm like, "All right, sweet." Then we get out there. What the fuck is this? What do you mean, Tyler? I thought you said you went out here before.
And then he made you hold a can of corn.
Oh, that was a little funny bit. We were using corn as bait, and we'd already opened it when we first got there, and we're like, "No, this spot is shit. Let's go find a new one."
This stinky.
Shit's stinky because we kept getting caught on the banks and whatnot.
He was really good at fishing in Zomboid.
Oh yeah, he got us a lot of fish.
I got to figure out how to do fishing in the game because I want to go fishing.
Well, Tyler said, because you guys are playing on controller, he said that it's similar to how it works in Red Dead, where you got to actually use the analog as it's a reel. So that's about as much as I can give you.
Pog.
So, because there's nothing wrong with controller or anything. I'm just used to playing it on keyboard and mouse because I've been playing Project Zomboid for a while. So for me to learn the controls on controller, I just can't get my head around it. I'm like, what? Huh? What's going on?
Sorry. It helps having one of us have like a mouse because that's the one thing. Devs, Project Zomboid devs, listen up. Your split screen item menus and menus are the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
My fucking spastic ass loves that they kind of overlap each other.
Oh, I don't. Casey and I
kind of find it so
rage
funny.
at it.
No, because you're
really annoyed.
My menu and yours will overlap each other, and when they start doing it, my brain just kind of. My brain, zoom in on my face, my brain literally just goes... But it works with it, because the second you overlap mine, I stop moving for a second, and then I see you move, and I'm like, okay, my turn.
Well, okay, there's one issue. There's a few issues. So, issue number one is when someone's got the crafting/building menu up.
Mum said it's my turn with the crafting menu.
Mum said it's my turn with the crafting menu. Like, I'll be trying to look at something to build, and then Jorts takes it off me, and I'm like, I was looking at
Yoink,
that.
over to my screen.
I wanted to see what I could build next. And he's like, no, I want to see what I can turn into a sword. And I'm like,
I want to see how to sword.
I'm like, bro, I could build this right now. You
can
have...
wait!
And then there's another thing, like there's the floor tile thing. There's a problem with split screen at the moment that if someone is standing with the floor tile open, even if they don't have their inventory open, if they're just near the space and you're trying to pick something up from the floor, it just disappears.
I've just given myself a universe reason why that is there. They're standing on it, you can't pick it up.
I mean, yeah, but I'm talking from a game mechanic, it's a little bit annoying because, like, I'll be like...
It's a little bit annoying.
It's a little bit annoying.
Future Basil, can you quote, it's a little bit annoying.
Yeah, there you go. But, like, for example, Casey will be like, oh, Baz, have you got, like, something that I can eat? And I'll be like, yeah, I got a bag of chips you can have. Drop it on the floor, and then if I'm standing too close to it, Casey can't pick it up because every time she selects something, it goes back to my character, and it's like... Let me just move 10 feet away so you can pick the bag up.
I just spam my...
It's so annoying, right?
I just spam the switch inventory button and it works.
Yeah, but... I don't know. It's just a slight bit annoying. And then there's obviously, like, there's just little tiny problems that, like, they could fix. One of the things that I do hope that they add is please add the ability that when someone in split screen opens the map, it doesn't take up the entire screen.
That would be pretty pog.
Because it'd be like...
I'm sorry to go back to Minecraft, but it would be pretty cool if you could, like, put an actual big-ass map on the wall and pin it and shit.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Oi, that's a mod idea. At least a mod for now.
At least a mod.
And look, to be fair, it's a very small dev team. And they've done a great job with the game.
Oh my god, it's fucking awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Indie Stone. You've kept with this game for years, and every time you release a new update, I just... brings me back to playing Zomboid. Like, I'll go for a few months or so not playing it, and you guys will drop another update, and I'm like,
Some new Zomboid update just dropped.
new Zomboid. Don't mind if I do. But no,
Put
you
that
guys
meme up on, no, don't put him on screen.
don't put him on screen. But yeah, no, you guys are
Cupcake.
doing good work. Love the game. Just
It's alright. It's such a different game to what I would normally play. It's just so fucking in depth. The camera angle is all wacky. The driving is funky. The menus are fuck ass. I fucking love it.
but that's what the charm about the
It's
game
the best
is.
zombie game I've ever played.
Yes, I will fight anyone in the comments. Or
I will die on
anywhere.
this hill.
I will die on this hill. Project Zomboid is the best zombie survival game, and I don't care what you say. You can be a
If you want to,
DayZ stan, you can be a 7 Days to Die stan. I don't care.
7 Days to Die is shit.
Yeah, look, I've tried to play it a few times and I can't get into it. But Project Zomboid will always bring me back, no matter what.
Well, yeah, I used to not to mention who, but someone I know used to watch like Let's Plays of it all the time, and I was like, that seemed pretty crap.
Mm.
Like, I don't want to play that. And then I started playing it myself. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
You just needed to play it with us.
I get it.
And see, that's the same thing with Jorts. When he used to watch me play it from time to time before we played together, and he's like, I don't really understand it. I don't get it. It doesn't look fun. It looks like a little silly cartoon game. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy you the game and we're going to play it together.
I was like, okay.
I'll bet you will change your mind.
That is exactly how you get me, and I don't understand how that tactic didn't never worked with you until I was like, oh, you just download it from my account anyway. But yeah, if you want me to play something and I'm fighting you on it, I'm like, no, I don't want you. If you go, I will get it for you. I'm like, okay, I'll play it. Because
and
then
he played it, and now
I'm not at a loss then.
And now look at us. We're here doing a whole talk show on it. Well, not a talk show, but an episode. We're doing it. Shout out our little tagline. We're doing it.
Hashtag we doing it.
Hashtag we're doing it. We need to start that as a hashtag. But why?
We should make shirts that say we're doing it.
Well, that's what I was saying to Mum. We should get when we do our first merch drop. We should just
make little shirts for ourselves.
I could literally just go down to my old work and be like,
Wait, can you put hashtag we're doing it on a shirt?
Yeah.
You can make a tiny one for Leo.
Yes.
Wait, for we're doing it, we need to think of a little mascot.
Yeah. We need something that means something to us.
Jort Marine.
The jaw. Oh.
The Jort Marine.
Insert a picture of that. Oh, hang on, I'll send you.
Yes, the Jort Marine needs to be. Can we get a picture of the Jort Marine
Yeah.
with a mic and a thumbs up instead of the other thing that he's holding?
Yeah, we'll get a new one with the Jort Marine.
I'll edit the picture.
Fuck yeah, Jort Marine.
The Jort Marine. Shout out the Jort Marine.
He's doing it.
But he's doing it. But yeah, so game's very fun. It's no matter what, I'll always find myself coming back to Project Zomboid.
It's like Skyrim.
It's Skyrim of the survival games, in my opinion. Like, I've tried to play DayZ and all that sort of stuff many times.
DayZ is not fun.
Yeah, look,
I think I just played it by myself.
It was better as a mod, and then they tried to make it an official game, and it didn't go as well. I tried to stick with it a few times, but every time something would
There's a
happen,
new
it
one
would
out
just-
on the PlayStation, a completely remade DayZ.
Yeah, but
Another standalone game though, but it looks more refined than the last one.
I don't know. I just couldn't be bothered anymore.
Days.
Yeah, days. Whereas Project Zomboid, every time they release a new update, it's just
Good soup.
good soup.
Good soup.
Like the reason why I got him back into it, I was like, "Oi,
They added fishing.
they added fishing. Well, they had fishing before, but it wasn't as intuitive."
And you said,
Intuitive.
literally all you had to... Because I didn't know there was fishing last time. All you had to say was there's fishing. I'm like, sign me the fuck up,
Sign
download it
me
onto
the
my
fuck
computer
up.
for me.
But yeah, so the old fishing system was you just cast a line and then you'd reel it back in once the fish bites. Now it's got a whole mini game attached to it, so it feels a bit more in depth,
Fun.
a bit more fun. Exactly. And then, as I said, the new hunting system. We still need to do proper hunting, but
We can make bows, right?
I know there's a mod for it. I don't think it's a base game yet. Bows and crossbows are coming. It's in their notes. They're just trying to get it to work properly. Because even the mod version is very funky. But they want to add it so that it's base game and that they work properly. It's just at the moment I think what the thing is that they're trying to add it so that the ammunition can be picked up again rather than you shoot it and it just
I was going to
disappears.
say it's probably an
ammunition thing.
Ammunition thing. I nearly said ammunition.
Yeah. So, which means that they'd have to...
There's some coding there that they got to do.
Yeah, they'd have to add a whole new ammunition system so that this one is a gun ammunition, this one is used for crossbows and bows. So
The system that would work well is just like if it does hit a target, there's a chance that you'll get it back. Like
No,
sort of like Skyrim.
Put away...
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
I fucking hate games that is like, you lay them with arrows and it's like 2.
Yeah, I mean, look,
You get 2
Look,
back
well,
from the 70 million you shot into the deer's asshole.
you could think about it as in like, oh, some of them got damaged, so you can't pick them back up again.
That does make sense, but again, why can I see 5 in the deer and I can only pick up 2? That shit
like
pisses
for
me
Skyrim,
off.
for example, you can see that there's multiple in there, but when I loot the inventory, I can only pick up 2.
Yeah, what's that fuck ass?
And then when you loot them, all 5 disappear, and you're like, so where did the other 3 go?
I'll just shove them up my ass.
Yeah, they just went to the void after I touched them.
The void that is my ass.
But what one that they could do it? There he is. Look at him, the Jorts Marine.
The Jaws Marine.
And we'll edit a picture of the Jorts Marine on
We're
screen.
not going to get in trouble for that, are we? Can we?
Surely not.
We could put that on a shirt and sell it.
I don't know about putting it on a
Or
shirt.
not selling it.
GW will get up your ass for it.
That's fine.
But if you put a picture on, they can't really do anything about it. But if you try and make merch out of it, GW will...
So if we were made We're Doing It shirts out of that,
We'd get in trouble. But if we just do We're Doing It shirts, then we can't get in trouble for it.
what if we make our own personal shirts with him on it?
You could make your own personal shirts, but if you tried to sell it, that might be a copyright.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could... What you could...
A helmet though.
Yeah, it's the helmet's the problem. So what
That's
we could do
that's so
is
iconic though.
Yeah.
we could make our own version of a Space Marine, and then we could get away with it by getting our own sort of design for a helmet.
Well,
Are
something.
we gonna be okay with that though? It's not gonna be Codex compliant.
Going back to your fucking... Your
Don't bring up the Grey Knights.
Your Grey Knights. Put a picture of Jorts' Grey Knights and how uncodex compliant they are.
What about the Aussie Marines that we made?
I was literally about to bring up. I will put my Space Marine 2 Space Marine on screen.
Oh, no. Okay, look, I won't put the Grey Knights on screen as long as I don't have to look at that fuck-ass fucking... We did a test episode for episode 1 that we weren't happy with, and you get to miss out on me really angry at the fact that his Space Marine 2 Space Marine was the way that it looked.
Wasn't quite a crayon marine.
Well, it might as well fucking mean a crayon marine.
How about you shut your fucking dirty blood angel mouth?
Shout out, no. Don't. We're not getting into Warhammer. We need to start.
You need to do a Warhammer episode though.
We do
Well,
need
good
to do
on
a
us for
Warhammer
waiting a
episode.
whole.
It'll be like 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so surprised we've gotten this far without doing a dedicated Warhammer episode.
Really.
Yeah, that's because that'll take ages.
That could come too. Like
Oh, yeah.
1001 different topics.
Like the one time that we talked about, we introduced Guitar Man to to Warhammer. We went on a 2-hour spiel of orcs.
And then put on a 1 hour long video at 3 a.m. and sat him down and made him
watch the entire video before
While
he went
we
to bed.
we Tarantino'd the shit out of it. We paused it and we would explain you see that helmet? You see how it's red? Yeah, that means he's a sergeant.
Yeah, exactly.
We're doing it right
Okay,
now.
Donnie. Again, we're sorry that we keep getting sidetracked. It's look. You should know us by now. We
I actually have a.
Yeah.
How long do you want this episode to go for? Because I'm happy with what we've got.
You've been gone for about an hour.
an hour and 13 minutes. I mean, we can wrap it up now.
Yeah, may as
We
well,
can
because
just-
I'm
we
really
can
craving
always-
the Boyd, bro.
We could always do a future episode where we touch up on some things, go over some new mechanics that get added.
Give him an update on where Cordell Bean and Basil Zomboid are at.
And my wife.
And my wife.
Yeah, shout out Casey's character. Her character is literally just called my wife asterisk Borat voice. Great memes all around.
Am I outro or you outro?
You can outro.
We've been fighting for 3rd place, and today we've been talking about Project Zomboid because it's a good, silly, goofy ass little fucking game. Next week we're going to talk about Shabingus. Last week is still coming.
Yes, again, sorry that the quotes book episode hasn't come out I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. As I
Our
said,
rendering program shit ass.
Yeah, so I'm going to re-render the entire video, and then hopefully it's uploaded before we upload this video. If not, if you watch this before episode 3, just know it's not a mistake. Episode 3 is coming.
The continuity is a bit fucked up, but that's fine.
It'll be well worth the wait.
It'll be well worth the wait.
Bye.
You're gonna put the socials in?
Fighting for third place on Spotify and YouTube.
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter as well, and you can also find us on Patreon.
Maybe.
Mate, no, you can find us on Patreon.
We've uploaded the Patreon now?
No, we've got the Patreon. I just had to upload the videos.
We'll be there soon.
We'll be there soon. See, the problem is, just before we cut the video off, I need to still edit slight things out of this motherfucker.
Saying
Doxing yourself.
You said it again! I'm gonna have to... You went the entire video without dropping the R word, and you drop it right at the end.
exactly.
And the fact that, like Casey said, he keeps doxing where we live.
I haven't done that today. I nearly did, but I
Really
didn't.
did. So I still have to edit those. So there's slight edits, but the rest of it will be unedited, and then you can watch us have our mid video vape breaks.
Yo, we didn't even have on this one.
No, we didn't.
High five. Good job. See you guys.
See you later. We will be here next week when we talk about Shabingus. I know we've been teasing it a bit, so
I'm out this bitch.
shout out Shabingus. Goodbye.